Hayden, and you right now are in the coolest place on this planet, in Rebecca and Jason Curtis's living room upstairs. Anyway, this is the 12th season of NWVTV, and we've got a huge audience out here today. Let's hear you, everybody. Yeah, that's right. And again. And again. Everybody on this side. Everybody on this side. Everybody on this side. Everybody on this side. All right, that's all I got. It was great hanging out with you. This has been another episode of NWVTV. Thank you for coming. I'm just kidding. I just freaked Rebecca out. Hey, thank you for tuning in. You're going to see some great music tonight. You got Jessica Lynne, who's coming up first, and also Kitt Bender. They're actually sitting right here. I get to see them. You'll see them a little bit later. But Jessica Lynne is a country singer. She's from Seattle, Washington, and she is going to perform 5 songs, I believe, for you today. They're all great. She's actually from Denmark, but you won't. We'll find out more about that later in interviews. And then Kitt Bender is a Seattle dude that lives in Tacoma, and both are good friends of mine. And but that whole bromance thing we'll talk about later too. But NWVTV, it's very exciting. This is celebrating your first year, right, Rebecca? Look over at me when I'm talking to you. No. It's not? Yeah, it's a full year. Yeah. Yes, okay, just making sure. I'm not supposed to look at you, right? No. Am I supposed to look at the... They can't see you? They can't see me, no. She's right over there. Anyway, I don't do this hosting thing for full time anyway, but they pay me a lot of money to come all the way from Tacoma. Just so you know who I am, I'm Raymond Hayden. I'm the CEO and founder of Maurice Fish Records. I'm also an artist, like you, Kitt Bender, except for I wear a tie. Yes. Anyway, but I'm a keyboard player. I play keyboards for Nolan Garrett. I also do solo stuff, and I have a radio show called The Aquarium on NWVTV, or excuse me, NWCZ Radio. There's so many NWs and stuff. But anyhow, that's enough about me. You are listening to and watching NWVTV live. We're going to bring our first guest up here, Mrs. Jessica Lynne. And real quick, before you go on, Jessica, come here for a second. All right. As you can see, her brand is red. So get on Facebook later. It's Jessica Lynne. On Facebook, right?
On Facebook, Jessica Lynne Music.
What was that again?
On Facebook.com, Jessica Lynne Music.
All right. What are you going to play for us today?
I'm going to play a couple songs off my EP. I'm going to play a couple of new ones, too, and a Christmas song, Beware.
Excellent. Without further ado, Mrs. Jessica Lynne.
Thank you, guys. Whew. This is why he mentioned the red, because I also have a red guitar, so I kind of overdo it. Don't worry about that. So this first song is called Wheels, and it's off of my EP that's out, and you can get it on iTunes and other places. So I hope you enjoy this. I'll be talking a little bit more about the songs as we go along.
Look at them wheels go. She got them spinning around on a dirt road. He'll be eating her dust before he knows. Oh Lord, look at them wheels go. She knows she's never gonna fall into that same old trap again. Since she got news that he been two-timing her with her best friend. She knows the misery and heartache is just around the bend. So now she's packing up that SUV and never coming back again. Oh Lord, look at them wheels go. She got them spinning around on a dirt road. He'll be eating her dust before he knows. Oh Lord, look at them wheels go. She's got a bundle of money that she's been saving for a rainy day. And it might as well be raining when he's treating her this way. She should be teaching him a lesson, and she really ought to make him pay. She won't waste another minute when he won't learn it anyway. Oh Lord, look at them wheels go. She got them spinning around on a dirt road. He'll be eating her dust before he knows. Oh Lord, look at them wheels go. Oh Lord, look at them wheels turn. She's got a fire in her heart and some rubber to burn, and she's passing the point. of no return. Oh Lord, look at them wheels turn. Now that she knows she can set her heart free, she's better off. She can set her mind at ease. Look at them wheels go. She got them spinning around on a dirt road. He'll be eating her dust before he knows. Oh Lord, look at them wheels go. Oh Lord, look at them wheels turn. She's got a fire in her heart and some rubber to burn, and she's passing the point of no return. Oh Lord, look at them wheels turn. Oh Lord, look at them wheels turn. Oh Lord, look at them wheels turn.
Thank you. All right, so I'm really, really happy to be here today. I'm not used to being recorded like this, so if I look a little nervous or awkward, that's just the way I am. I'd like to invite Kitt Bender up here actually right now to play and sing with me because I have a new single coming out. It should be coming out in the beginning of the year. I don't have a date yet, but I'm going in the studio this Tuesday, and we're going to be recording this. So I'm really excited about it. It's about the Northwest, and I have I love being here. I love being in the Northwest, and it's called Calling Me Home because that's how I feel about this place. And yeah, if you listen to the lyrics, maybe you can relate.
There's an eerie wind blowing from the cool northwest, and it's calling my name. I can hear it as I try to remember what I tried to forget. It gets louder, it's calling me home to a place out west. Slips through every window on its long, lonely quest, penetrates every thought and every whisper. As I try to ignore it and I try to suppress, it gets louder, it's calling me home. So I take this wheel and I turn it 360 degrees till I feel the whole world moving beneath me. I'm almost there. As it gets louder, it's calling me home to a place out west. No, I don't need directions and I won't need a map. I just go where this restless heart takes me. With the strongest of spirits in my heart, pounding my chest, it gets louder, it's calling me home. So I take this wheel and I turn it 360 degrees till I feel the whole world move beneath me. I'm almost there. I'm on my way. I can turn any corner, I can turn a new leaf, I can fight any battle I'm faced with, but I can't shake the power that it has over me. It gets louder, it's calling me home, and I take this wheel and I turn it 360 degrees till I feel the whole world move beneath me. I'm almost there. It gets louder, it's calling me home to a place out west. Thank you very much. Kitt Bender, you will be, if you stick around and you watch some more, Kitt Bender will be up with his set in a minute.
You rock, Kitt Bender.
We have fans in the audience. All right. Well, 'tis the season, and if I had a pair of antlers, I'd wear them right now, but I don't ever think ahead. So I'm just going to go ahead and sing my little Christmas song. But as per request, thank you very much, Rebecca and Curtis. There ain't much going on in this one-horse town. That all changes when Christmas time rolls around. Let this town get all tangled in Christmas plays and charity, but I'd rather get all wrapped up in you and me, 'cause it's a Yuletide in my double wide, and those Christmas lights ain't no match for the sparks that fly between you and I. Homemade eggnog and the smell of spray can pine, Yuletide in my double wide. Go ahead and wear those antlers, you still look sexy to me, and hang them colored lights so they're flecked off my aluminum wreath. The crackling from that old VCR fits the fireplace on TV, so I'll turn up the propane heat and let's make believe it's Yuletide in my double wide, and those Christmas lights ain't no match for the sparks that fly between you and I. Homemade eggnog and the smell of spray can pine, Yuletide in my double wide. You ready? We'll be rocking around a plastic tree to an old country tune all night, and keeping tradition. You know the relay, we'll be rocking that double wide.
fake snow, reindeer, and the smell of turkey fried. Yuletide in my double wide. Yuletide in my double wide. Yeah. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Thank you. So, I guess I should touch this thing. It gets all muffly and sounds pop out. This next song is off of my CD as well, and I love singing it. It always picks me back up whenever I'm feeling down, because I know whenever I hit a low and I hit a bottom and I got door slams in my face, and I don't get the break that I want, that I think that I deserve at this point in life, or I just generally feel discouraged. This song always brings me back up, because I know that I can let myself cry, I can let myself just be sad, and I'll eventually be okay. So it's called Fallen Angels Don't Fly.
I remember when I first came here, I was so full of hope, no one could take that from me. I could handle every rejection, I could handle every door that they kept slamming on me. But when I feel I can't breathe, just let me break down. Just let me cry. Don't expect me to be strong or to dust off my wings, 'cause fallen angels don't fly. I may fall some, and I may bruise some. It's like the more mistakes I make, the more I keep pushing on. Each time I fall back, each time I fall through, I need a little time before I can let it be. Just let me get back on my feet. Just let me break down. Just let me cry. Don't expect me to be strong or to dust off my wings, 'cause fallen angels don't fly. I may not be blue-eyed or even naive. You may think I'm a foolhardy girl because I dare to dream, but just because I should know better doesn't mean it's wrong. Just let me breathe. Just let me get back on my feet. Just let me break down. Just let me cry. Don't expect me to be strong or to dust off my wings, 'cause fallen angels don't fly. Don't expect me to be strong or dust off my wings, 'cause fallen angels don't fly.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all, let's give it up for Jessica Lynne again. Now, that's not all. We got one more coming up. She's got a special tuning, especially for you out there. But if you just tuned in right now, this is NWVTV. My name is Raymond Hayden. I'm your host this evening, whether you like it or not. This has been a wonderful performance, by the way, Jessica. You're amazing. I think everybody out there in TV land will agree. Kitt Bender came up here a little bit to tease everybody. But again, if you just tuned in, it is NWVTV. You are listening live, watching live on Ustream. And let's talk about next month, shall we, Rebecca? Yes. People can't see you, but we're going to talk anyway. We got James Coates. He's a warm, cuddly, wuddly teddy bear with a huge beard and a huge heart.
He's a lumberjack.
He's a lumberjack, and he's I can't cuss. I'm sorry. That's right. There's people watching that we don't want to do that with. But anyway, so he's coming on next month, and he's amazing. You want to stick and check on that. And there's a lot of other great things that are going to be happening here on NWVTV. Actually, there's a guest in house tonight. She's sitting right to my left. I'm looking right at her. She's stunned as I'm looking at her. But she is going to probably be in February, right, Rebecca?
As a ninja nun.
As a ninja nun. Yes. You probably wonder what we're talking about. Wait. You'll find out. There's lots of secrets coming out. Are we ready? Chewbacca. Country Chewbacca.
Close
You're
enough.
doing the new Star Wars theme, are you?
Yeah, that's exactly it. A country Star Wars theme. That's what I got going on right here.
Hey, that's a beautiful guitar you got there.
Thank you very much.
You got a name for that gal?
No, her name's Red.
And what are you going to do for us now?
I'm going to play a brand new song that I've only played a few times live. It's not been recorded yet or anything. It's
So
called-
this is, could you say this is an exclusive on NWVTV?
This is an exclusive on NWVTV.
Nice. Jessica Lynne.
I got the sun on my back and the wind in my face, and I gotta keep going. And I should slow it down, but I like the pace, and I gotta keep going. Got nothing to lose, so I gotta keep going. I don't know where I'm at, and I lost the map, but I gotta keep going. And I've got this monkey on my back, and I gotta keep going. Nothing to lose, so I gotta keep going. You think you know what it's like for me, but you can't possibly know what got me here. Trance is slim, but I've been here before, knocking on heaven's door, and it won't open, but I gotta keep going. I ain't got a moment to spare, and I gotta keep going. And I know all too well, and life ain't fair, and I gotta keep time for breaking down. For breaking down. You think you know what it's like for me, but you can't possibly know what got me here. The chance is slim, but I've been here before, knocking on heaven's door, and it won't open, and I gotta keep going. Thank you so much.
Miss Jessica Lynne. I almost said Chewbacca again. I'm never gonna live that down. Why don't you put Red down? Come over here.
You're never gonna live that down.
I'm never gonna live that down. But that was amazing. One more time, let's give it up, everybody here. Come on over here. Come on over here. You can share my mic with me. It's been places, but that's okay. That was very nice. You got a huge. There's probably what 15,000 people out here.
Just about.
Yeah, and then out there,
count that much
out there. Look at the camera. Let's wave at them. Let's give them one of those old hee-haw loves. Remember like this? You never seen hee-haw?
No, I haven't.
This is really embarrassing. So, hey, you're originally from Denmark, right?
Yes, that's true.
So you've been over here for 3 years,
I have
and we are so lucky. And what made you come over here to the States?
this. This is my dream right here.
This stage?
Yes, playing this attic. No, actually, my dream is my music, and that's what brought me over here.
Well, it's a good dream and it's beautiful. So now people can find you at jessica-lynne.com, correct?
Exactly. Remember the E on the end of Lynne, L-Y-N-N-E?
Jessica?
No, Ray. On Lynne, L-Y-N-N-E.
Okay, excellent. And that has pictures and media and how they can buy your CD. And now let's go to that real quick. So a couple things. You have a CD out called Spiritual Cowgirl, and my favorite song on there you started out with, which was Wheels. What's your favorite song on that EP?
Asking me to choose my favorite baby?
Yes.
These are my children. I can't choose like that.
You can't choose. Which are your four? How about this? What's your 4 favorite songs on the EP?
Well, actually, Wheels would be my favorite.
Wheels would be your favorite too. See, I got you to say something. So there's some really exciting stuff happening for you. You are working on a program called 5252 with London Bridge Studios. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Well, London Bridge Studios just started up a record company called London Tone Music Group with a couple of my consultants that I work with on another side of the music business. And they have started out doing 52 artists in 52 weeks. And I'm one of those 52 artists.
And how did you get chose?
Smiled.
You're just so damn good.
I smiled purty at them.
Oh my God, that sounds like a
there's
country answer. I smiled purty.
They actually have a competition that you can enter and through Sonic Bids. So.
And they're still looking for artists as well, aren't they? Mm-hmm. No, that's very exciting. London Bridges has been around for a very long time, and they do a great job up there. Some old school, a lot of the big bands that have come out of Seattle played there. So 5252, you're doing that, and another exciting thing, you have a music video that you're going to be doing. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So "Calling Me Home," the song that I played earlier, where Kitt Bender was singing with me, is the song that I'm going in the studio with right now with this 5252 thing with London Bridge Studios. And I also got a grant to create a music video for this song because it's about the Northwest. So it's going to be a lot of collaboration from Northwest artists, Northwest video producer, like everything is going to be very local. So.
Excellent. You have some great things happening. We have another guest coming up here pretty soon, but before we get him up here, so you've been part of this community, and if you've had a lot of success, and you have a lot of success coming. If you were to give any words to your peers or any up and comers or whatever out there in the music industry trying to achieve what you've achieved and more, what would that be?
Persistence. Just keep going. Honestly, that's all I have to say. No matter what happens to you, no matter what wall you think you hit, and no matter no matter if you think people don't like your music, just keep going, because there's always a room for what we do.
And do you have forgiveness in your heart for, like, for example, let's say you were on some sort of a variety show like this, and the host actually said something about Chewbacca?
Well, it's kind of hard to forgive, isn't it? Do I look like Chewbacca? Do I? I don't
know. I didn't mean look.
Sound?
I lose either way, right?
Yeah,
anyway,
there's no right answer.
Jessica Lynne, and people can find you where?
Jessica-Lynne, Lynne.com.
And on Facebook?
Jessica Lynne Music.
And on Reverb Nation?
Jessica Lynne Music.
And on Twitter?
Jessica_Lynne_.
There we go. There was a change in there. I'm happy I asked. So anyway, get your tarnation tail out of here. Or whatever. All right, Jessica Lynne, everyone. So, God, that was amazing. That's very, very hard act to follow. But I'm going to tell you right now, this next guy who's coming up here is a hard act to follow as well. And he was, you've already seen him once. He was a guest with Jessica. His name is Kitt Bender. Good friend of mine now. Come on out here, Kitt. And he is going to do, 4 songs for us today? 5 songs he's going to do. And he's going to do some songs off his new album. Anyway, we're going to talk to him a little bit later during the show, find out about him. I do know that he does like long walks on the beach, ladies, and likes going to Scotland and drinking original Paddy's whiskey.
Paddy's is Irish.
Paddy's is Irish, so I screwed that up too.
Don't confuse them.
Screwed, I'm just going to call you Chewbacca too. Kitt Bender.
Thank you. Didn't think it'd come to this. I never thought you'd be this way. How could I never find out? How was it supposed to end when you're caught up in the in-betweens? A lover or a kind of friend? I think I held out long enough. How long can we play pretend before we run away, run away? I've got a first-class ticket on a runaway train. Run away, run away. I've got a first-class ticket on a one-way train. When you see the upside, when the truth becomes the hurt, maybe there's a downside, finding out how much it's worth before we run away, run away. I've got a first-class ticket on a runaway train. Run away, run away. I've got a first-class ticket on a one-way train. Maybe in the meantime, when we get a little downtime, what you knew the whole time finally fall into line. Run away, run away. I've got a first-class ticket on a runaway train. Run away, run away. I've got a first-class ticket on a one-way train. Maybe in the meantime, when you get a little downtime, what you knew the whole time finally fall into line. Didn't think it'd come to this, but how was it supposed to end? Thank you. All the songs I'm going to be doing today are songs off of my album that is releasing in February of 2014. I'm super excited about it. That song was called First Class Ticket. This next song is the title track off of the album. It's called Out of My Mind. No. Is it really that obvious? Are we missing something here? Is it gonna get the best of us? Or will we make it disappear? I saw that look in your eye, but you know I'm not good at reading in between the lines. Would it be a high crime if we gave it just a minute? Gave it just a minute, gave it just a try? 'Cause I can't get you out of my head, get you out of my mind. I think maybe I've gone a little crazy, 'cause I can't get you out of my head, get you out of my mind. It's got me going like, oh. Is it something irrevocable? Is the curtain coming down? Is it gonna get the best of us? Or will we make it come around? I saw that look in your eye, but you know I'm not good at reading in between the lines. It would be just fine if once upon a time became something else a little bit more. 'Cause I can get you out of my head, get you out of my mind. I think get you out of my mind. It's got me going like, oh, oh, oh. 'Cause you're a little bit of heaven and a little devil too. I've got a list of things that I'd like to do to you. It's pretty obvious that everything has changed. Everything has changed. 'Cause I can get you out of my head, get you out of my mind. I think maybe I've gone a little crazy, 'cause I can get you out of my head, get you out of my mind. It's got me going like, oh, I can get you out of my head, get you out of my mind. I think maybe I've gone a little crazy, 'cause I can get you out of my head, get you out of my mind. It's got me going like, oh, oh, oh. Thank you. We got some clappers. This next one's one of my favorites from the album. It always takes me to a very, very sentimental place. I think it's something that all of us can relate to as something that has happened to us at some point in our life. It's called Waltz. It was late and we took a walk down a street you knew, and we talked till 2. Saw a light even in the dark. It was the way you said my name. It was the way you held my gaze. Where did all these walls come from that you put around your heart before we could even start? Tell me, what are you afraid of? Is it your peace of mind that left your heart behind? Only took a couple of days before you ran out of time. You told me it was just life. Maybe on the next day we meet, you'll avoid my eyes and keep me wondering why. Where did all these walls come from that you put around your heart before we could even start? Tell me, what are you afraid of? Is it your peace of mind that left your heart behind? You know I get you, but I can't see through the walls. You know you get me, but you told yourself everything false. But I would give it all up and let it all go to say the things we both know. But only if you say so. Tell me, what are you afraid of? Is it your peace of mind that left your heart behind? And would you give it time and let your heart decide? Thank you. I would now like to invite Jessica Lynne back up on the stage.
How are we doing on Hagen stages? We're doing better. Kitt and I have this idea that we want to kind of moose ourselves up on any stage we can. So we're doing pretty good tonight.
Because the only
Our
people we
little
have to steal
wager
the
is out
stage
there.
from is each other.
Exactly.
So it's win-win.
So it works. Works. Sorry, I didn't mean it out our little wager here.
This is a song I wrote called Sanity. I wrote a number of years ago, and it was originally just written just as a solo song, and then eventually arranged it as a duet. And I really love what Jessica does on it. it's a little hard on sanity seeing you again. And I'm not sure it's good for me in the state I'm in. 'Cause there's still a part of me that loves to see you smile. And I'm not sure we've given up yet. I've thought about a lot of things since we've been through. And I would trade a lot of things, but I would not trade you. If you could look into my eyes and see what I see now. But the lights in here are too far between to see all that we could be. And the thought of you makes it hard to breathe.
I think I need a minute just on my own again. My heart still skips a beat when I think about way back when. Then there's this part of me that hates to see you smile.
But the lights in here are too far between to see all that we could be. And the thought of you makes it hard to breathe. But really okay, I'm really alright. I just need a minute here. I'm really okay. Just need a minute here. Maybe I'm better off without you.
Maybe I'm better off alone.
Maybe I'll see you in the springtime. No, the colors are in bloom. I won't tell you that I love you as you turn and walk away. I won't ask you how you're doing. I know you'll be okay. But the thought of you makes it hard to breathe. I'm really okay. I'm really alright. I just need a minute here. I'm really okay. I'm really alright. I just need a minute here. Thank you. I only have one more song, but I think Ray's supposed to come up and talk to me before I do the last song, right? No, I'm going to do the last song. Okay, great. This is the first single off of the new album. It's called Little Black Dress. The whole theme of the album release show that I'm going to be talking about in just a minute is all based off of this song called Little Black Dress. It's one of my favorites to do. You can, of course, find a lyric video on YouTube and all sorts of other fun stuff on my website, which we'll, again, talk about later. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. You got my attention. Do I need to mention you were walking over here to me? Started conversation, making it flirtation when you put a hand up on my knee. You put on your lipstick, baby, get a call back, maybe got a place here next to me. So why don't you wear that little black dress for me? Why don't you flash that smile that you wear chance if you dare on me. Oh, 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 oh. I'll take another whiskey. You keep talking with me. Let the things you say, the things you do, we can keep on talking or maybe start walking. I need a little time for me and you. You put on your lipstick, baby, get a call back. Maybe got a place here next to me. So why don't you wear that little black dress, that little black dress for me? Why don't you flash that smile that you wear? Take a chance if you dare on me. It could take all night just to say goodnight, and that's alright with me. Why don't you wear that little black dress, that little black dress for me? Oh, why don't you wear that little black dress, that little black dress for me? Why don't you flash that smile that you wear? Take a chance if you dare on me. It could take all night just to say goodnight, and that's alright with me. Why don't you wear that little black dress, little black dress for me? Why don't you take that little black dress, that little dress off for me? Little black dress. Thank you.
Yes, why don't you take that little black dress off
Okay.
for me? You're so nasty, Kitt Bender. Oh, sorry, we're recording. Sorry. Hey, man, great, fine performance, brother. See, you brought the mic up.
I did.
Yeah.
I figured that was less awkward.
Yes, if that way I don't have to go like this.
Yes.
How you doing? Great. Right. Anyway, hey, those are great songs. You know I'm a fan of yours. So, tell us about Kitt Bender. How long have you been in Seattle, man?
I've been in Seattle just over 2 years.
Just over 2 years?
Just over 2 years.
Is his mic on? I don't know. Check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Why do musicians say that? I want to know that, actually. That's a good question for you, Kitt Bender.
I wish I knew.
Okay, so let's get back. So you've been in Seattle how long now?
2 years.
2 years. And where'd you come from?
Roundabout, all over the place. Grew up in Oregon, moved to Oklahoma to go to college, came here,
And what brought you here, the music scene?
music scene, yeah.
And did it exceed your expectations or what?
It's very different than I thought it would be, actually. I came here with very specific expectations of what I'd be able to come here and do. And then I came here and it was nothing like I expected, so I had to adapt and just keep moving.
Well, a lot of people, you just saw a little bit of Kitt Bender, and like you said earlier, it's kittbender.com. Go check him out. He's got a lot of great stuff about what he's doing. But you are, not only are you a guitar player, singer-songwriter, you're a dueling piano guy. You're a piano guy. Now, piano is your first instrument, correct?
Piano is the first instrument that I was trained extensively in. My first instrument was actually violin,
That's right, yes.
but I only played it for a few very short months.
Right. Well, we're happy to have you here today. So,
Or probably to my parents, a few very, very long months
You have parents?
of having me practice violin.
Yeah, are they watching right now?
I have no idea.
Yeah, let's hope so, because you just did a lot of sucking up. So, hey,
Thanks,
let's...
Mom and Dad.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Yeah,
for the violin lessons.
thank you for this talented...
Go
guy.
Suzuki.
Go Suzuki. I don't even know what that means. Do you know what that means, Jessica?
It's
Yeah.
it's a teaching method.
Oh.
Anyone that took violin when they were much younger knows the Suzuki method.
I know it as a motorcycle, but hey, just me. Could be.
that too.
So let's talk about relevant events that are going on right now. So you have a CD that is being released at the Jewel Box in
Jewel Box Theater
Rendezvous.
in Belltown, Seattle on February the 7th. February the 7th.
February the 7th.
The weekend
Now,
before
what is
Valentine's
unique?
Day.
Tell the show is based on the single that you're going to release from your album, Little Black Dress.
Little Black Dress. Yes, the whole show is going to be like semi-formal, black and white. I, of course, encourage as many women that come as possible to wear little black dresses.
You're
and
not even
demand-
shy about that. You encourage.
I
as
encourage,
many women.
strongly encouraged
Hold
for
on
my
for a
own
second.
viewing
You
pleasure.
see that one right there?
Yep.
This one, that one right.
Yep. I see her.
There.
Oh,
She's
I want
cute.
you to wear one,
Yeah.
especially you.
Yes. He's talking
Right
the
there.
redhead. You
Yeah,
said, are you-
the guy next to you, he just needs to wear a suit. But you,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
you other one, just you come, just
yeah,
you.
exactly. Anyway, we're back to your show. So it's black and white, formal. How many people are going to be able to fit in this place?
Not a whole lot. The theater isn't huge, and so there will be some ticketing information posted on my website soon. But you will want to get tickets ahead of time because it will sell out.
kittbender.com. That's where you get your tickets. So what's exciting about this is you're doing something different. You have a word that you like to use, which is intention.
Yes.
Why don't you talk a little bit about that and how it relates to what you're getting ready to do with your CD, but also going on to 2014?
Well, I like anytime I do a performance to be intentional with the kind of show that I do. So what I really love about this show is I've been here for 2 years and I've done very little with a band. I've done almost everything by myself. Just as I'm feeling out the scene and kind of recording the album that I'm really, really proud of. So I've got the album that I'm really stoked about releasing, and I will be at this show debuting my band as well. So we'll get to kind of see the way that I come across with a whole bunch of other musicians, and I'm really, really stoked about that.
I am too, man. You're going to have a couple of musicians, but you're going to have some other stuff that's going to be all sequenced and some really cool stuff, maybe with video. But going forward, you want to take this Little Black Dress show and make it a show, not a Kitt Bender show, but Little Black Dress, something that you can take on to not just the show box or whatever, but corporate events,
Yes.
private
Yes,
parties, right?
Absolutely. This band is going to be very, very versatile in that we can do all kinds of dance music and party music, but as well as just good soulful stuff like this, be able to adapt to a lot of different formal and semi-formal occasions, as well as just parties.
Very cool.
Really
So
fun. Really fun stuff.
we'll leave it at that. We'll tease you a little bit. You just make sure you go to Kitt Bender. You're going to find all the updates about that. So let's talk about, you also, as well as Jessica Lynne, are involved in the 5252 program as well. Is that correct? Now,
Yes.
which song are you going to do?
We have not decided on a song. That's still, we're in the process of that.
So you might be writing something for us?
I've written a lot of songs and we're narrowing them down right now with the producers.
Excellent. Now, how did you meet Jessica? Because you guys do a fair amount of stuff together, besides just here on NWVTV. Real quick, NWVTV, that's what you're listening to right now, by the way.
I think if they're here, they know where they are.
Yeah, but some people out there are... Pot's legal now, brother. The fact that they let me host this show...
Browsing through Ustream and just be like, I wonder what this show is.
Be like, dude, that guy is...
So I met Jessica. I was doing a special event at the Hard Rock Cafe. And I was just back because I didn't know a lot of people that were at this show because it wasn't like an official show. It was just a kind of a special event the Hard Rock was playing at. I was back talking to the sound guy. Jessica walks up and also starts talking to the sound guy. And I'm like, oh.
Because this is the only guy I know at this event.
Right. So,
Jessica
play
Lynne,
there.
ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm like, oh, you must be a musician too. She's like, yeah. And so I go, can you sing?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. I said, well, are you any good?
Yeah.
She goes, yeah. And then she goes, I'm great. Are you? And I'm not used to having that turned on me like that. And so I'm like, well, okay, I'm about to sing, so you're about to find out. And I was the one that was going to be put really on the spot because she had a while to,
So it was
get
like
ready
an
for
ego
me.
battle.
And that hasn't stopped either. Are you good? Yeah.
Battle
Are
of
you?
the
Yeah.
Eagles constantly.
I just want to
Let's
say,
see.
that there is a battle because I'm getting to host today as well, but I'm also a friend with these guys. I'm the last friend because I've got to know them after they knew each other. But there's a little competition going on
He's the
here.
third wheel.
I am the third wheel. Oh Lord! Oh, sorry. No, we won't rewrite that country song. Anyway, so there's a competition with my good buddy Paul Sattel, who's out there probably watching right now. And if you're not watching, Paul,
You're fired.
Shame
you're
on
fired.
you.
But Paul and I, he's a saxophone player. We do a lot of shows, and we're sitting in all these different kind of bands. So there's a competition with how we can whore ourselves out.
I don't think Paul can go to a show without someone singing and just being like, "Oh, Paul, come play saxophone with us." Every time
I know,
at a
like
show
a
that
jazz
he's
phones
at.
recently, right?
Every
You went to the
single time.
bathroom, and all of a sudden there's
4 out
sax
of
on
5
stage.
acts.
And I
or something
start
like that.
feeling like left out because I'm like, I want to go on stage. Why hasn't
Kitt
anyone
Bender
called me yet?
leans
And
over
so
and he says, I really want to sing right now. And I'm like, yeah, me too.
and so we have to know more people. So if you want us to just come sit in on a song, just go email us and we'll be there. We'll come sing on anything you want.
So the competition is who can kind of like whore themselves
And I
onto
thought it was
most
over. I was
stages.
like, Paul had done his thing. Ray had gone up and kind of played randomly on a bunch of stuff. And I just go to the...
What do you mean Ray played Hold on to this mic for a second. I'm going to whoop
Ray
your
played...
ass.
No, literally, they're like, he's never played this before. And they're great. They come up and just wing it and they sound fine. But
fantastic.
And I'm just like, okay, they're doing this. And I go to the bathroom and I'm just like, all right, finally a break. And then I hear the saxophone coming on. I'm like, Paul, get off the stage. I can't leave for a second without you jumping back up there.
See? I get these two going, and they just have their own show.
I gotta
So-
say, just in
know.
like the sense of the Northwest music scene, this is what you're missing out on. All this fun banter if you're not at all of our shows, because there's just so much good collaboration going on.
And,
So
let me take it from there real quick from you. Rebecca, do we have a couple minutes left? Excellent. So while we're on that, NWVTV is run by Rebecca and Jason Curtis. We want to thank them for bringing these episodes and highlighting local music. Thank you guys. You do a great job opening your home and stuff. Seriously, we have a lot of fun, but it's true. The community in this area is huge. Not just, our record label, Morris Fish Records, but all the different, whatever. But there's a couple of venues that I'd love to pay a shout out to. There's a bunch that we all play, but the ones in particular are down in Tacoma, Louis G's Pizzeria in Fife and Jazz Bones on 6th Avenue. Those are two venues that support local music and set the bar and are always trying to get musicians to bring, focus more on their shows and everything. But anyway, so thank you, Louis G's, thank you, Jazz Bones, all the staff incorporated, and all the other fine venues out there that support local music. So anyway, before we go again today, so if I missed anything at all, we've got kittbender.com, we've got Jessica-Lynne with an E.com, the 5252 thing we've talked about. Your CD is available on your website. Your CD is going to be available on your website.
February 7th.
You guys are collaborating, 5252. What am I missing? What are you guys doing together next? What's the next thing that Kitt Bender and Jessica Lynne are doing together?
this is it. We're done. No,
You're done?
I don't know.
You're retiring after today?
I don't know, but as you were playing a bunch of those songs, I was like, I want to make that a pop country song. I was hearing all these
We
beats
should just do those
behind it, and
crossover hits, like steal each other's songs.
I was really feeling it. I'm sitting there going like, I've heard the country versions. I want to do So we're gonna talk because there was some beats that I heard that are just ready to hit the world.
See, this is the best thing about the music community. This is a good thing because this is all banter. This is love. We all have a good time. And we are going to wrap things up now because we got places to be, places to go. And Rebecca needs to go to sleep because she's got a huge day tomorrow of harassing me on Facebook. Anyway, hey, once again, this is Kitt Bender. It's been our guest today. Jessica Lynne has been our guest today. Our wonderful audience. Let's hear it from the audience. All right, everybody on the left. Everybody on the right. Oh, all right. Hey, you've been listening to NWVTV. This is Jessica. I'm Kitt. It's Jason. That's Rebecca. We out of here.